welcome back to the channel. It is Lori and I am back with another homeschooling video for you. Today's video I'm going to be discussing what my fourth grader, hard to believe I have a fourth grader, so in today's video I'm going to be discussing all of the curriculum that my fourth grader will be using this school year. As you can see her card, if you can see, you can't probably see the full thing, but down below in the bottom half of the card is a lot of her CC because she's going into essentials this year. So again, I'll do a separate video on that. That's a lot of her cards. Also, what's on her cart that is CC related, she also has these extra little binders and her Bible time, which is this, which again, I will go over for the CC video. I just wanted to focus on the other parts of my fourth grader's curriculum that she will be using this year. Very similar to my third grader, my previous video, she did not finish level 3 of this spelling program that I introduced to them last year. So she too is going to be finishing this out, and I don't know if she'll go up to level 4 or not, because since she is doing essentials, which is classical conversations English program, they too offer spelling words. So I'm not sure how I'm going to balance that out. I don't think it's a full requirement for it, but I'm just still think I'm going to have her learn the words that CC is recommending, but also maybe have her do some of this as well. So I don't know if she'll get through all of this book or not, so I might not move her up to level 4. So I'm just going to kind of wait and see how the year goes. But this is the spelling. Again, I gave a video, I'll make sure to link it, of why I switched over, because I wanted spelling just to be simple and fun, and it's repetition based, and this program really does that, and my kids don't mind doing it, and that's also a win for me. I forget where I put this. We're going to be struggling for my kids to do their spelling. The other thing, one thing that's new for us this year, well, not new, she still wants to learn cursive, but the curriculum that I'm using is different from in the past. I'm trying Good and the Beautiful handwriting for level 4. It's the same one that her sister is going to be doing, because they've been learning cursive at the same level at the same time. So I'm curious how this goes. They offer little scenarios of practice. There's things, little games to do, which my kids I think will like. So this is my first time using ever Good and the Beautiful
for this.
For handwriting. I did use their math for a little bit, so I'm excited to see how my kids grasp onto it. Are they grasping cursive even more? Because they generally know, but I still don't think they could know this free for all. Okay, write, take in cursive, like they might still kind of struggle with that. So I'm curious by the end of this, will this help them more with that, and as they keep learning and progressing. This year her main hub for her English and writing is classical conversation based essential program, which I said I'll do a separate video on. So but that stuff's also on her cart, is her English and writing program. Thing on her cart for fourth grade curriculum outside of CC is going to be, again, we're continuing on with Matthew C, and she is now in the Delta level, which Delta level is division, very focused on division. So she got the test notebook. She also has, I also got the instruction manual. So this is my first time doing this level, so I invested into the instruction manual, which again walks you through each lesson with tons of examples, and then at the back of the book, why I love these, is the answers to their test and problems, so I can make sure that they're doing it right. So I have those two, and then it also comes with her student workbook. Like I said in my other previous curriculum video, I don't know if I'm going to be ripping these out, or I'm just going to have them work right from this notebook. One extra thing I'm actually doing with both my girls, I have a separate video on of how I'm approaching their math this year. I'm trying to go a little bit more at a slower pace, really making sure they're grasping the concepts and understanding them and mastering them before we move on to the next lesson. I kind of did that pretty good the previous years, but I think I could just slow down a little bit more. I feel like slowing down would help. So make sure you look forward to that video of me, how I'm approaching this. The other thing that I realized with these programs, they don't give the students, which I think is most math, a lot of room to show their work and show how they got to the problem. So I did buy an extra just blank notebook that I'm going to give to her on her first day of school. And it's going to be, I'm going to do it for both, my daughter who's doing multiplication and my daughter who's doing division. So they can really feel like they have room to write and really expand on their work and show me their work. I just remember that me growing up, our math teacher was always like, show your work, show your work. Show me how you got to the answer. Don't just tell me the answer, because obviously that helps you really know that you're understanding the concept to get to the answer. And so I want that for my daughter. So they would sometimes last year, for my daughter who did my fourth grader last year when she was doing multiplication, she would squeeze in her work on the paper, and then she would miss lines and she would get problems wrong because she didn't have the right numbers lined up in the right spot. So I told her, next year I am buying you a whole separate plain notebook that you can just have for working your math problems through. So friends, that is it for her curriculum this year too. Besides, the big chunk of it is going to be Classical Conversations Essential. It's going to be probably one of the biggest changes for us besides stepping into division. But that's it. That is my fourth grader's cart. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.